Welcome to Building Families, and I'm your beautiful host, 𝐁𝐿𝐲𝐻𝐻. Today we're going to be talking about why women usually leave a relationship before a man actually shows that he's unhappy. My guest there, I believe she's definitely younger than me. I'm not going to say our ages, but the right word to use is that women usually check out in relationships before guys. Guys, let me take this time to introduce my guest, 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐥𝐝𝐢𝐧𝐠. 𝐁𝐿𝐲𝐻𝐻, please formally introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. 𝐁𝐿𝐲𝐻𝐻 guy.
Oh, my father is from Madinare, my mom is from Mubonong, 25-year-old.
Wow, 25 is such a beautiful age.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, okay, yeah.
It is. It's a right age to start exploring life, living life, and stuff like that. Well, I would say.
Okay. Well, depends. Well, some of us had to not really explore, but mature at a very young age. So how to now in your 25s, it's like, okay, so this is what my age mates do, but anyway, we move. So yeah. Now, professionally, I'm an actress / presenter, but because I need to eat and live, I'm doing marketing right now.
That's very beautiful. Very beautiful. And you do marketing pretty good.
Yeah.
Which will be our own little secrets between us.
I take the compliment.
The ones that know. So we're talking about checking out. Why is it that women normally check out of relationships? I want you to kind of introspect, think about the relationships that you've been with, think about the relationships that maybe you've heard your sisters, your family relatives, speaking about, because you know, I'm always blabbing. So what is it that you've picked up, Hella, during your life?
Well, in my experience, personally and with people around me, we as ladies, when you get into a relationship, you love, right? And then in the long run, when you're in the relationship, you get hurt, heartbreaky and everything. So, but it's easy to love, right? And it's also easy to leave, right?
And I think we do the both with passion.
Thank you.
The staying and the
living.
The
so
living.
Relationship, you know, she's checked out like a long time ago. She's found things she's been heartbroken. She healed while still in a relationship. So I had to move out of the relationship. Kamosoki happy 1 year anniversary. And then as a boyfriend, she's like, but we're in a relationship. That's because she's checked out. Heartbreaks.
I think somebody who might be watching may not really, because we're kind of talking about it in a controversial way, but yet trying to be demure. I think this conversation is really, really important, especially for Borrekolape, because I can totally relate to what you're saying, because you will be with somebody and you'll be going through different experiences. So I really understand where you come from, Hauri. When we leave, we actually, I think for the men that are watching, they really need to understand it. We plan the leaving. I think that is the truth. So from we actually plan the exit. We work on our emotions. We plan everything. You know, financially, where you're going to go, what does this mean? You know, it may take a year of planning, and that's why I believe that women are very sneaky people at times, because it can take 6 months, a year, or even 2 years. But once you've gone, you're gone like lightning.
And you're going to be surprised. We don't know relationship. She's got everything figured out. When did this happen?
When did she start looking good?
Thank you.
When did she start going to the gym? When did she start working out? When did she start working on her mental health, her emotional well-being? And you're going to see that the last few days of before her exit. And as a guy, you're going to be like, oh,
and sometimes as a man, we feel like, no, this girl was cheating on me. No, it becomes an issue of what did I do to her as a man? Why? What happened?
What role did I play?
You see, because now in you don't. You played a role in her living.
No, men men, I'm sorry to say, but I'm not being. Ke motho ke fake. Dumelang gore ya ka ke le host building families. I always like evaluating two sides of the story.
Yeah.
But hella, truth be told, banna even like batho ba lebile ke banna wa tsona, ke re banna. I think they lack taking accountability.
True.
Of the role that they played. Because I believe that a woman that is nourished, that is loved, that is provided with safety, that is provided with hey, assurance. A woman where she feels secure and has no reason to question anything. We're going to have a small sailing relationship, and men don't want to understand that.
Listen, sometimes, sometimes in the process of checking out, right? But in the process of checking out, as a man, you need to go back. Assure your woman, you know what? I realized I went wrong. What I did was wrong, and I'll try my best to. Because sometimes this woman is about to check out. But as a man, they see these things, they know. Because, listen, even behaviors change, right? If I want to always be with you, I want to be around you, check out, she now. Those things that she loved doing, being around you, those, sweet nothings that she would say to you, I mean, I don't know if men don't want to see that or they just ignore it. But once a woman starts checking out, those little things that she used to do,
leaving you those notes, checking on you during lunchtime,
they stop.
Checking your lunch bag. Once those stop, then they
stop. Because but now I like to say, right? You don't need to have money to say you love this woman. It's just the little things that babe, out of the blue, just text her, check up on her, those little things, It's not about flowers, chocolates, no. It's just a little assurance, hold my hand, to tell me you love me now and then, It's those little things,
I think the most important thing, wrapping up what you're saying, make me feel like you see me.
Make me feel wanted.
Make me feel wanted.
Yeah.
Let's go for a quick break, and we're going to kind of break down those things that men should be able to when a woman is checking out. Guys, we are on Building Families, and yes, I do call her 𝐁𝐿𝐴, and we're talking about why women are usually the ones to check out in a relationship. We're going for a quick break. We'll be right back. Hi guys, we're back from our break, and we are talking about a very interesting conversation. A conversation that I feel Brasa decoder ra gago 291 Brasa decoder ra 291 kana tsuba free box. It's called a free box decoder, free view decoder ya gago ya YTV. O tsenela mo conversation because we're talking about something that's very, very important. We're talking about checking out in relationships. So bo re kola peng ha ile gore ba re ready tse ba o yeditse volume 𝐁𝐿𝐴. Ba kaela tlhoko ka dilo tse dintseng jang. What is it they can pick up on for a man who can say, I didn't see, I came back one day and this woman was gone. What kind of things can they pay attention to?
With Motwame, she's a very forgiving person. Trust me, if there's a gender that's forgiving, because you'd make a mistake once, twice, and she forgives you the third time. That's how loving they are, right? Jano, men should start paying attention to the fact that same thing over and over again. We spoke about this the first time, the second time, the third time. Because if she keeps on repeating something over and over again, right?
But when she keeps repeating and repeating, that is still a sign that she's all in. I want them to kind of flow with you and get where you're going.
The moment she says it for the second time, that should say something to you as a man, right? Because oh no, I did this, but she didn't say anything about it. But she used to say this repeatedly, but now she's not saying anything about it. That should be a sign, right? Because she's like, I am tired, I can't do this anymore. We spoke about this, you don't want to listen, then why should I talk about it?
From your own perspective, why do you think men need to be told over and over again? Because I'm sure what the discussion that we're having, a lot of women can relate. They've been in marriage, or they've been in partnerships, or they've been in relationships, and you keep saying, please don't use your phone at the dinner table. Look, I understand you're a corporate person, I understand that you're a business person, but why do you have to bring your phone to the table when we're sitting down with the kids all together? But you keep having to say it, and you can see what this person at home is totally into a cell phone, but
I think this is a conversation I once had with my partner. But sometimes we tell you know, a relationship, you got into another one. So in your previous relationships, those things, it was a norm. You know. Now that you're
the same fellas flock together.
Now that you're in this relationship,
accountability.
The boundaries, the everything. But now because also in that relationship where it becomes difficult. How young thing? It's already late. Mosaidu says I check it out. Your partner has already checked out. Now, because why? Previous relationships.
So you think it's got to do with previous relationships, but not somebody else's character?
Sometimes it has to do with previous experiences.
Yeah, or a little bit of both.
I think it's a little bit of both. Because if he wants to do it, he will do it.
This is why I'm asking you that question.
And it goes both ways.
Because an individual
but you know, sometimes right? For like 2-3 months, and then
because
it's back to square one. Now it's back to square one. But I think it goes both ways. Sometimes I think one or in an abusive home, right? It goes both ways. Your mom grow to say, I don't want to treat my woman the way my dad treated my mother. Your mom uhola aitsi horeng mosadi wa betwa because he or she saw that in the family. So even in relationships, I think in when you get into a relationship, you listen to say, okay, this is what happened in my previous relationship, it was okay, but now we're in this relationship. I'm not supposed to do this because of 1, 2, 3. Why should it be different with this relationship when it was fine with the previous relationship?
Yeah, but that being said, then I'd say communication plays a very important role with relationship. But then I will ask you this. With everything that is going on in our country, right? With everything that is going on in our country, with the high level of GBV, with people just exploiting and people pretending to be people that are not. What is your take on that?
That one.
There's a lot that's going on. You know why I'm saying this? Okay, let me give you a certain direction so that you can follow where I'm going. You go on TikTok, you find women ba ileng gore ba bitsa ba re decide ba ileng gore tlhelo gona le di group ba decide ba ileng gore we itlhelele gore go dirwa these funny TikToks to women that are married and they're hurting people and there's gore ba ipoka gore ke le side chick ya monna ga this that and it's a group of people who will relate. And when you actually go and look at the comments o gona go bona gore this is a group of people who think
it's okay.
The right way. You know, I came across a TikTok where a lady did a video of a married man, but oh, so and so is actually here. But other than that, you know how it's on Facebook where there's always stories, you know, you newspapers, you go online, and people are just dating for the wrong reasons. How do you think we got here, if I may ask that question?
And you know, I think people have made it a norm nowadays.
Yeah.
It's right? But I think, hey, I don't know what to say about it because.
Yeah. What do people your age think about it? The reason why I'm saying your age is because you told me your age behind it. Yes, I am 8 or something more years older than you. But in your generation, because women our ages or beyond are not getting into disputes or divorce or anything like that. But the age means a lot. What are you guys saying? Because it seems like most of this commotion and most of this all mudumo kana 2000 that tlhakaladitse. So ha ke itse gore ra le 2000 kana ona le ditsela ba ile gore ke ma 2000, but I'm sure you know gore ke bua ka dilo tse dintse.
Yeah, these things happen. I live with them, we live with them, but what can you say? Because like I'm saying, they've made it a norm. We live with them, we live around them, it's something that happens.
When okay, there's the we, but when all comes, you live with them, you see them, sometimes hang around with them.
Do I hang around with them?
Okay, maybe not hang around with them, but you know how my 2000 may think or whatever. So what do you think it's motivated by?
We are chasing after lifestyle.
You see?
Yes, so now get this kind of lifestyle. Do I afford it? I'm not working, I'm just wanna scaling. But I need my friend, but they can afford it. I am friends with her, I wanna live her lifestyle. But what can I do?
You see, we see where our conversation is going to. Our conversation is actually going there. And I like the fact that you're being honest. It has to do with lifestyle. So if lesego a tsamaka a particular car kana dirisa a particular phone, na ke itse gore mo ke mo lapeng gongwa ke a pasa form 3 wa ka kana ke a pasa form 5 kana I wasn't able to go to university ano o ithelele gore ano ke ipatela tsa lo mogolwanyane.
And you know, I think and that relationship with that married man, it's not like they know this man is married, this is the wife. But the whole family setup, they know it. They know it. And they will tell you, this is where the wife hangs.
Oh, yes.
I know today the wife will get there. I know the wife is traveling today. And it's normal. No, today I'm with Mr. So and so, the wife is not around. Well, my dad trip to Zanzibar, and I'm definitely getting that. So we are chasing after lifestyle. We're
chasing after lifestyle, but at the same time kind of losing a little bit of ourselves. Or you think young people don't think that at the moment?
Right now in this day and era, they don't. And I'm gonna be honest with it, they don't. As long as I've fulfilled what I need, what I want, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to seem as if I'm being one-sided, because as a host and as somebody who navigates around family dynamics and everything, I think between bana ba basetsana le ba basimane, it's one and the same thing. I am saying this because we even at the age of my mother, are actually dating younger people. And then the younger people
are dating older people.
It's out of control. I'm not going to. I wanted to mention a place, but I don't want to mention it by name. But East, there was a place. Yeah, there was a place where there were actually a group of young boys who actually have rented a house, and maybe and you're looking to have a good time, you can actually go there. So the problem starts with the foundation, because they're more building families. It sounds at the foundation ya lelapa or ya relationship. If you are going to go as a married man, go and date a younger person, and then a wife also is going to look for a younger man, what are we actually saying about the structure of that family foundation? Let's go for a quick break. Guys, you are watching Building Families, and I know we're talking about a very sensitive conversation, but we'll try and keep it demure as much as possible. We'll be right back. Welcome back from a break, and you are watching Building Families with 𝐿𝐶𝐻𝐻𝐵, and I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing it with the beautiful Goms. We are talking about why women usually check out of relationships before men. Today, it is a language ya 2000. Why women check out, right? But I love where our conversation went, because it all drives down to taking accountability. You know, we try to call out my 2000 to say they're bold, they don't care, they're looking out for themselves, they're looking to, I don't know, empower themselves or
you know, live the life.
Live the so-called life, you know. And then we called out the married men to say, okay, married men are also doing it, but even the married women. And I think this is where we are. We like to say men need to take accountability in different discussions. But when we get to where we are, where it has to, where we as women have to take accountability to say, what role did we play? What role did I play, you know, to make our whole family structure? What's your take on that?
And you know, when it comes to men, the only thing that a man wants from a woman is respect. No man is gonna stay in a relationship there is no respect. The way you talk to him, the way you address issues, the tone, the body language that you use plays a huge role. You need to ask, in the midst of me addressing this issue, did I say it in the right way? Mind your tone, mind your language. Listen, it's so easy to please a man. Respect.
Yeah.
That's the
But what
only
about
thing.
this? What if there's a woman at home who's watching, who has played all that, who has been that woman, who cooks, who cleans, who's a corporate woman, who does all the right things, who doesn't go out and party and all of that, but still finds herself in a situation where a hubby is having a side chick?
Have you sat down with your husband, with your partner, and try to understand where this is coming from? Kind of like you said earlier, communication is very vital when it comes to a relationship.
Yeah.
You know your partner he loves hanging out.
He likes
right?
the nightlife.
Loves the nightlife. Him telling you right, as enough, right? It boils down to your communication. As a woman, you know there are some things they don't right? But have you sat down with your partner to say, Ghana, this is what I've been observing, this is what is happening, I don't like 1, 2, 3. Why is this happening?
Yeah.
As my partner, I should fix. Right? We don't, I think we lack communication when it comes to relationship. You need to sit them down and ask, what is it that I did wrong as a partner? Right? Is there something or is there something that I said to you that has led you to this?
Yeah, you know why I'm smiling? Because my mind works so fast, and we agree to disagree, right? Everything that you have put out there, I totally agree with and I understand. It's about tone, it's about showing a man that you respect them, right? But with the people that I've counseled or the conversations that I've had, either with family, colleagues, or whatever, men usually do the deed. Men usually do the deed. A man will go out and cheat, and then a woman will notice that there's something different with her man, then that forces us to have that conversation. So I have to be in between as a counselor, as an individual, and as somebody who doesn't like taking sides, to say, ena ha khona go iphitlhela a le mo seemong sa gore o kgona go ya ko mme wa gago ko girlfriendeng ya gago mosadi ya gore a morare ke lelapa la rona e ka re ga le monate courtship ya rona e ka re ga e monate malatsing a ke feel like a re o bogale mo go nna ke feel like a re ga ke gore a ke re picnicking kana re moving ke bona e ka re ga o so tlholo batla gore we engage. I think what people need to get from this conversation gore I believe two people, the man and the woman, both need to feel like they're respected, they are seen, they are loved, they are given attention, and all of that. Ke sa re ke tswa mo go seo se buang, but I feel like as individuals, we both have to hold the same responsibility. Re ska ra re ka gore re hela ke ena batlang respect. E be le gore o tlopella motho respect, but motho le ene a sa dire dilo tse di rileng. I think moving forward, ha ile gore re batla gore GBV ye ko tlase. Let us balance each other. Let us see each other. Let us value each other. Let us know gore ha ke sa go buise sentle kana ke gore a ke re nqa kana ke gore a ke re sis kana ke re ke so se eleng gore se ka se ke so go tseye sentle. So let us mirror each other's energies.
It goes back to communication.
100%.
It's good, like if you know gore as a lady you want to go out for picnics, there are those men by they don't believe in picnics, they don't, you know.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yes,
and
I know.
when as a lady,
Yeah.
sit him down.
Teach him.
These are the benefits of picnics. These are the benefits of us going out. These are the benefits of just us sitting room, no phones,
Together.
just movies.
Yeah.
Communication.
Picnic ya tsona kana ka re borre ba ke le bang ba ke bona go le ka go bua ka bone ke borre ba ithetelang go ya ko morakeng mme kana la go ntse go ile ko morakeng go ntse go le Setswana. You can pack a picnic basket, you can take a little blanket and say hey monna me ha ke gane gore go hetsa go ga di khomo, but let's go and sit there, let's have a picnic, let's have a glass of wine, or let's have something to refresh
They
ourselves.
don't even believe in picnic baskets.
Yeah, but this is the things that lead to divorce. This is the things that leads to the relationship. I remember I had a pastoral counselor who came on to Building Families to say, relationship. Itute motho before o dumela. Ari itute batho before re dumela gore ke itse gore o le Gomotsegang a o rata di picnic o le lesego o motho e leng gore o nwa bojala kana ga o nwa bojala a o motho e leng gore o na le ditsala kana ga o na ditsala. So let us not rush, because ke feel gore malatsinga re dumela batho ka speed before
we can learn them,
you know, and then you find yourself being emotionally or physically abused.
Yeah.
It was so great to have you on Building Families.
Thank
But
you.
that being said, I would like you to look into that camera and talk to my 2000. What is it that you can say, Hela, say Lengore, you can say it in a language or in a way that they understand?
To my fellow age mates,
Yes.
I like to say, don't be a sucker for love. Be a lover of love. Be like me, I love love.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say is take your time to learn relationship learn them, the red flags, the green flags, take them into consideration. Don't find yourself in a situation that you can get out of. So just love. Don't hate love because one person broke your heart. No.
Oh, that is so sweet.
No.
That is so sweet. Yeah, always give love a chance. Yeah, and always be a lover.
Be a lover, be like me.
Guys, thank you for watching Building Families. Yes, I was doing this interview with the beautiful Goms, and I am sure you've learned a lot. Guys, education is key. Empowering yourself as an individual, as a young woman, as a young man is very important. Those kind of situations, they end up situation GBV and guys, we'll see you again same time and same place.